All right. Hello, everyone. Here we are on Friday for the Friday Energy Focus of the Week for May 8th through 14th of this year. And we welcome everybody here. We're so happy to be here with you again. This is such a fun time with Arlene Arnold, who is the founder of Transformational Tools and Complementary Color Therapy. And I am Leslie Romine, and we're going to get started. Wow, seeing lots of people come in right now. Welcome, welcome. All right, so the theme for this month of May is to be a conscious influencer. And I'm going to have Arlene talk a little bit about what that means to us this month.
Had a new class this month, and it's called Experience the Transformational Tools. And I was talking about how we were working with the luminaries and we were working with colors and everything and putting them into our energy field and that kind of thing. And I was telling the people that were in the class that by doing that, it can have your energy field be very welcoming in terms of, the colors have a certain feel to them. The luminary has a certain feel to that. And if you have that in your energy field, that is going out and people are feeling that. And so if you're having a hard time and you're going someplace and you're not really feeling quite up to it, if you use that tool and you say, let's say you take the luminary love that we're going to work with today and you just put that around you, then what people are going to feel is love. So that's really how I see it. If you're a conscious influencer, what you're doing is you're paying attention to your own energy field, your auric field around you. And that is so important. It's important for us individually, but it's also important to the people that we are around and what it is that we draw to us. So I hope that you will think of that in your life and be very conscious of what is it I'm putting out and how am I influencing people through my auric field.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, Thank you. Oh, I'm hearing little noises. I don't know what that's about, but are you hearing them, Arlene? Little speaking voices?
Am I not coming through?
No, you're coming through,
Oh,
but I'm just in the background. I was hearing something.
oh,
Anyway, thank you for that synopsis and getting us kind of focused on that this week because um, being aware, yes, conscious influencer, there we are.
I love this little guy.
Bring our
He's consciously putting out love.
yes, for sure. Great. I love it. So, our first luminary for May is unfolding. Unfolding. As we had started on it last week, it is the numbers 6 and 12. Numbers 6 and 12. And what arised out of this was at the right time and place as you connect with different people and experiences, new possibilities that once lay dormant within you may now emerge. I'm finding that that's happening in my world. And an example of that was, for just to give you a sense of it, is I was invited to a meeting of a group of people that I used to work with a long time ago. And um, there, in that situation, there were friendships, there was working together, there was cooperation, but every once in a while there would be some static, some, not quite getting along, or, little problems with each other. And I I happened to sit next to the gal that I had that occurrence with at one point. And I just thought, oh, this is going to be interesting. I wonder how this will go, because sometimes, you know, it can go one way or another. So, anyway, we sat down. We had a lovely, lovely time talking together and talking about the past and some people that we knew and some situations that came up. And she mentioned, gosh, our work was so stressful. And I thought, yes, it was. And we agreed that it was stressful. And just in that, I could see in her demeanor and in mine, it's like, yeah, at times we got really stressed out and maybe we didn't, you know, um, um, come forward with the way we wanted to. And so things were resolved, energy was good. And I just thought, I'm so grateful for that happening, for both of us. And so that was an unexpected possibility that, was laying dormant in me and probably in her. So we got to bring that up and reaffirm our friendship, which was really, really sweet. Do you want
So
to add?
that's so true. What Will said is maybe the sound was too high, so I turned mine down a little bit. Maybe that would help. So, yeah, what I find is that there's a lot that has to do with timing. We
Mhm.
all have so many things inside of us that maybe we want to try something out. Maybe we want to let go of something, whatever it is. And it's so important that we use our intuition to know what the timing is so that what we're doing is we're in the flow and our own energy is in the flow of where things are going and not in the flow particularly of what's being disturbed in the energy around us, but more the flow of where we know that we're going. We know that this is the time still of the unraveling and of the exposing a lot of things. And that can be very difficult. But as we get further along, we're holding the energy for love, for peace, for all of the things that we want to see in the world. And by doing that, unfolding is saying to us, we will be ready. And those things that are unfolding in us because we're coming into a new time, that will come in its right time. And we'll know because it feels right. It just feels like, yes, this is the right time. And then you also seem to have the energy for what it is that's next.
Mhm.
I'm really excited about where we are and what's happening. At the same time, it's pretty difficult right now in the energy of the world.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Thank you for putting it in that context. That's really helpful to us to remember that we are carrying that forward, and to be aware and conscious of it. Thank you. In the second luminary, it is love. And this is the number 2 and the number 8. And the message from love was, I hold my light high to show you the way. There's nothing to fear, nothing to hide, nothing to run away from. Love knows you as you are, and you are perfect because you too are love. Yes, I'm going to let you
That,
elaborate.
that is such a wonderful message for us, Um, and when we have this kind of chaos and the things that are around us, sometimes we can tend to pull back in, you know, make our energy field smaller, just be in our own isolated place. But that's not really what this is about. This is about allowing ourselves to be in our own harmony, allowing ourselves to feel this love. And one of the things that we can do is just take this energy of the love, this beautiful piece here. And now take it in now and bring it in into your heart. See all those beautiful rainbow colors in the middle. And in the very middle of that, there is a crystal in there. And then feel it as this luminary expands out into your auric field around you. You become love. And that means that you get to be feeling that yourself, and your own wave of energy that you're in is there as part of love. And you are bringing that into the world. I think we should say thank you to this luminary, because it brings us this possibility of being love and spreading love. And we can do that anyway, even without the luminary. But I'm telling you, this luminary has consciousness. It has all of these colors for us. It's so supportive. And we can use that right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's that's a wonderful exercise to bring it in like that into our bodies, and to think about it just shining out through. And it is we've talked about the matrix and how we have each our uniqueness. Each each of our unique cells can bring this through in our own particular way. And love has many, what do I want to say, many ways of showing itself. And so it's not just one thing, but it's from us uniquely. Yes, thank you. So the color card this week is strength in green, lime green. And the part that popped up was power. Your strength is the power you bring from deep within yourself. You operate with a self assurance that sets you apart, yet you do not see yourself as above others. You're able to make clear decisions that take into account everyone and every aspect of the situation. You have no need to have power over others. Instead, you seek to bring empowerment to all. Really love this beautiful color, and I love the message that came through this week. Um, when we move out with assurance from ourselves, um, we are just bringing that uniqueness to the world. To me, I still see that in this message. We don't see ourselves above others, but of adding that love, adding that energy to the world. And it's not about, um, when we think about powerful people or that kind of thing. We can think of the ones that we see that are that way, that are, you know, doing good, not through selfish, but through selfless means, and just doing it. And the satisfaction of their lives is knowing that they've been able to give that to and to offer that. And I think that's what this message is a lot about. Arlene?
I also think that sometimes we look at it and say, well, I don't know if I really am all those things. But that's the kind of thing that we open ourselves to have lime green help us develop that. The other side of it is I often go to saying, what if we were all natural human beings, not ones that have been trained to be a certain way or who have all of these beliefs and that kind of thing? But what would it be like if we were just this natural being that we inform? It's our soul in form. And if we were that all the time, loving would be natural. Being powerful in a loving way would be natural. and we would appreciate everybody else as to how they are and who they are and how they show up. So it's like we are being uh, asked to take a look. And if there's something that you would like to have more of in your life or in the way that you live your life, these colors can help you, these luminaries can help you. Just bring that out because it's already there. It's not as if we don't have it. It's just that it's kind of like the luminary unfolding. We can allow that to unfold within us because it's already there.
Mhm. Yeah. Yes. Um, all right. And now we're going to cards for this week. The luminary is crown. Crown. Let's see, do we have that? Yep. Okay. It's the number 10. And it's time, it says it's time to live your unique contribution. So here's another a luminary that's really supporting the other ones, saying, yes, it's time to do that. In a changing world, accepting the crown means taking your unique place, using your unique talents, responding to your individual abilities to serve the whole. Are you fully aware of how this applies to you? If not, ask to be made aware of its meaning. Soak in what comes. Surrender your reluctance to a greater good. Greater good. I sometimes it helps if we have a little example. And I just was thinking of when I was first working with Arlene years ago. She was doing a show over the internet. It was called Blog Talk Radio. And she was like, "Why don't you come on? We'll do, talk together." And I was like, "Oh, no, 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 no! I can't do that. I can't, I was really scared to do it because I just thought I can't talk, can't speak in front of people." And she was like, "Oh, come on, just try it." And she was very supportive and asked me wonderful questions and things like that. And pretty soon, it didn't take long. It was a couple of 2, 3 times, and it was like, "All right, I got this." And it helped me have more confidence in just being able to do that. So that was, using a unique contribution that I hadn't even thought that I could do. So sometimes we find ourselves being asked to do things that, I don't know, we're unsure of. But if we have guidance, if we have encouragement, and this is saying, be encouraged, stretch a little bit, use what you have, what you already know, and maybe, you know, step out just a little bit more to offer what you've got to offer because it's so desired and so needed right now.
It also feels like you surrendered your reluctance.
Yeah, for sure.
And the other thing is, we had so much fun doing it.
Hmm. Yes.
I think it's always important when we take on something new, find a way to have it be truly you and at the same time to have it be fun. And
Mm.
that's really what Crown is saying. We have all these abilities. And again, it's also part of unfolding. We have it all within us and we can unfold that. But it doesn't mean that we're better than somebody else. It just means that we're being truly, truly who we are. And that's the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to just point out behind here, I don't know if they can see it or not, but I have Crown as the picture here. And I wanted you to know that besides the cards, we have the 8.5 by 11 pictures, and we also have it as uh, greeting cards. And that still gives you the same kind of energy, and you can just put it in front of you
Mm-hmm.
and have that remind you all the time. So, in case you want that you can find that on the website. and it's in the art category, so you find it there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. The color card for this week is Strength in Magenta, and it is um, the one about dedication. Dedication. Your dedication to wholeness is your strength. When others would give up on the world, you're steady on the course, knowing that all will come in its best timing. When others would condemn the world, you see the positive changes that give hope for the future. You work for wholeness in people, in communities, and the larger world. This struck me that at many levels we work on this, even if it's just a thought that we put out there, if it's a thing we do with another person, um, just even doing a meditation on it. There's lots of ways to put that out. And magenta is a transformative color, and it is so as we use it, um, and it says our dedication. I mean, you are here today. That's your dedication. You're here working with it, with the colors, working with the energies, working with each other. So it says, you are part of what the positive change in the world is about.
Isn't that true, though? And what I have up here is the combination of magenta and lime green.
Mhm.
Those are complementary colors, and we use that in our advanced color course that we have. It's kind of interesting because we have the lime green and we have the magenta now, because the lime green is for the month and the magenta is for this week. The
Mhm.
thing about it is, just think about the wholeness that comes when these two colors bring together what we have pointed out as part of what they bring, both for the month and for the week. And so if we think of this special power that's in lime green, that is a way of helping the world move into who it truly is, or where everybody is for doing that, then we also have the magenta that has the dedication. I mean, think about that. Those colors working together bring us into being very, very powerful in a very positive way. It's being exactly who we are and allowing these colors to take us into a place where, again, we are influencers. We are here to bring this kind of power to the world. It isn't because, again, that we're better than somebody else. It's because this is what we're here for. And the more that we do this together, the more power this gives to changing the world into that natural human, the one that has the love that is always there, and the one that is here to have all of what's inside of us brought into the world so that it can be here present at this time.
Mhm.
It's almost so big it can feel a little overwhelming, but if we just remember that these colors are here, just settle in with the lime green and the magenta and let them be in you and work with you as you go through unfolding, as you bring more love to the world, as you accept the crown, because the crown has to do with you saying, okay, I'm going to accept my part in this world. I'm ready. Even if I may not fully feel I'm ready, I'm ready. I'm here. And Crown is going to help with that too.
Mhm. Yeah. Every bit of intention that we have to be that is goes out from us, and sometimes it is the little thing that counts. Sometimes it's a bigger thing, a bigger deal, but uh, everything adds to it. Everything that we put out like that adds to it. And Sandra said, magenta helps with the transmutation, I feel. Absolutely.
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
Yes, yes. Okay. I think it's time for any announcements.
I was just thinking that we would announce that many of you know this already, but to let you know that Leslie and I do individual sessions, and probably the best way to get to that and to understand what we do is to go to transformationaltools.com/sessions, sessions, and because sometimes you're at a certain point. I mean, I often go to the people like Leslie and like certain mentors that I have when I get stuck and I feel like uh, I'm having a hard time finding the answers in myself, even though I'm using the tools that I have. Sometimes we just need a little bit of help. And that way we can be with you, specifically helping you with whatever it is that you need to address at this time. And we do it with the tools that we have, but mostly we do it in conjunction with your soul, with yourself, with your true self, just encouraging you and helping you to see what's next for you.
Yes, yes. Um, okay, we are ready for our um, live personal readings. And Jeannie S. is the first today.
All right, but Jeannie, I'm going to see what luminary is going to be around here for you. This one, yes. Okay, so this one
Hmm.
is the one that is about presence, being in the presence of your own divinity, being in the presence of the cosmic divinity, being in the presence of the earth divinity. It's all there for us. And it's more about us stopping and feeling it and opening to it. I think, Jeannie, that you understand that really well. And I just encourage you to be in your quiet time and allow that to come to you. And you might want to do what I was talking about earlier about one of the luminaries. Do you see that beautiful crystal in the center there? You can go and have that be in the center of you and then the rest of it around you. Because remember, this is flat on the page, but it's actually a ball of energy. And that can be all around you, helping you to stay very present yourself.
Here's that center crystal
Oh,
that
I
you.
love that, isn't it? Oh, so
Mm-hmm.
attracts us to it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And your color card today is Lesson in Black. Lesson in Black says, embrace the possibilities and banish fear. And you'll notice in presence, there's black all surrounding it around the outside. And black is all the possibilities that can be there for you. And it's just saying if there are any fears, it's time to let that go and just release them. And what happens when you do that is you transform, you get focused, and you're in that place where you're full of potential. So so with presence, it's saying really communicate with presence this time. Really see if there's anything that you need to release or let go of, and trust that that's happening. So it's a lot about trust and embracing um, what this information brings to you this week, which is a tremendous amount if you can let it in, because presence is um, can be with you as much as we allow.
That's especially in the message there about it, that it's about us allowing it. Presence of the divine is right with us all the time. It's just us opening up to it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Will is next.
Okay. That first card wasn't quite right. It's close, but not the right one. So I believe this one is awakened.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, what I'm getting, Will, is that this color of this aqua color is really wanting to be with you. And notice in the center, there's lime green and yellow um, and there's some beautiful colors in there. And there's a lot of movement in this. It's sort of like there's a room in the middle of it, and if you're in the room, look at how they're almost like um, arrows that are taking your energy out. Are those arrows? They look like them kind of. That's how I'm feeling it. It's like they are sending out this energy that's within you, and it's it's again this whole thing about unfolding is to just allow. It'll come through when it needs to come through. But this is an awakening progress. I was going to say process, but it's a progress. And that bit by bit, it's all coming together. Well, so I'm excited for you. There are fun things happening for you.
Yes. It also, the part says, accept your unique role in this time and place of new possibilities. I felt that was also wanting to be expressed here. Same
Yeah.
thing. And you got the strength in black. Strength in black. So,
Wow.
it,
Oh, wow, wow. That's great.
so that's there to help you be focused, be transforming, and be full of potential. So that's a real positive addition to that.
And
Strengthen.
that whole thing about the luminary card is it's awakened. You're awakened. And now this energy that's in the center there is starting to get stronger and moving out. And those could be rockets of desire there that are getting ready to go out.
Yes.
Desire meaning wanting to be who you are, to contribute exactly what you came in this world to contribute. And you are doing that, but it's unfolding.
In this week. Yeah. I love how unfolding just encompasses all the readings today.
Well, and it keeps coming back and saying,
Yep.
remember, this is unfolding.
Yes. John D is next.
All right, John. That one's not it. Yes. All right.
Ah,
Passionate ascension. So, John, I kind of suspect that you're already feeling some additional passion in your life, a passion for life, a passion for all the wonderful animals in the world. And this is allowing you to continue moving up in terms of the frequency that is who you are and who you are being now. And that frequency is going into higher dimensions. So, what I get is that you are going to be experiencing that and wondering, I don't know if I quite get it, but this is feeling different to me. And then being with that and allowing your inner self to help you understand.
Hmm. I also got the part where it says for you, John, the intention to and commitment that is there is to your spiritual journey. Now leap with faith to the next level.
Ooh, that's good. Leap with faith.
Leap
Yes.
with faith to the next
Yes.
level. Like go for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. And your card is lesson in white. Lesson in white. And white is, it says, seek out answers from a higher source. So check in as you're leaping and doing this thing, saying, your intuition, however you receive messages, it could be from the outside, could be from the intuitive part, but just trust that part, and saying, is this particular thing I want to do, advancing that for me? Yeah, all right, I'm going to go for it. You know, that's what I'm
It's a
getting.
little bit like presence too,
Yeah,
because presence means that you're paying attention to that higher source, and it's really important that we do that. And John, for you, it's already there.
yes.
But there are times when, just like all of us, there are times when you let that lapse, or you let you're not in the presence with it.
Mhm.
So that's in this opportunity to be moving and swirling up to the next level. It's so important to be right there with a higher source.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Will was saying that it shows it's a new initiation, yes, for him, and it seems like we're all being asked to move to another new place,
Wow,
and
I'm getting chills. Initiation, I think, is a really important word for this week and for this time that we're in.
hmm yes, I'm writing that down. Okay, Sandra is next.
All right, Sandra, let's see what is up for you this week. Well, double, double crown. And all that means when you get the card that's already there for the week or for the month, it's like, pay attention, pay attention. This is your time to um, allow the crown to be there, that beautiful light and that gold color be around you, and to know that you're saying yes to whatever that is. You're saying yes, I am here to be of service. Yes, I am uh, open to whatever way I can be of service. And you're recognizing your own abilities, your own uh, things that you came here to be sure to offer into this world.
Wow. And you have great support because it's strength in brown.
Oh, yes.
Brown. And this helps, it says nurturing, safe, and earth connected. So this is about being grounded, being solid in this place of your crown, knowing it, deeply knowing it, and both the brown and the blue are in play for you this week, and that's really going to be helpful because it keeps you in your body as you're moving outward into that beautiful crown.
And it feels like you might be working with some flowers in your, or maybe you have a garden or something. Um, it would be interesting if while you are working outside, if you were able to feel that crown. There's something about this being the earth wants to encourage you. The mother of the earth, that mother energy, is here with you. And I do believe that you really feel that.
Yeah. The earth is such a, what are the words we use sometimes? Nurturing and nourishing.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Yeah.
In so many ways. Yes. Attentions. Yes.
I'm just breathing into crown. I think that we all need to breathe into crown because that's such an important thing, and it sometimes is hard to uh, let go of thinking, well, I don't think I measure up, or I don't know why I would have a crown. I think we need to be really understanding that we came into this world knowing that we were bringing things to this time. And that's really what the crown is about. It's saying, accept that, be that, allow that.
Yeah. Yes. And that is it for today.
Well, it's such a nice group, and I really appreciate all of you that keep coming on. And we have a wonderful time on Fridays. And I would ask that you invite someone for next time so that we can have this energy go out to more people. And anyway, thank you all for being here. And I know that Leslie, you're going to close us off for today.
Yeah. Yes. I thank you all for being here. It's encouraging. It builds stamina. It builds all kinds of good things for us to gather together. And we appreciate all of you, and invite you to really tune into the energies this week and use them and see them as your companions, your guides.
Absolutely.
They're here to help us, and we're grateful. We're grateful for you and for them. So, all right.
Well, thanks everybody. We'll see you next Friday.
Yes, I like how this says "keep on shining."
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Bye bye for now.